the divine masculine energy. Oh, and did I feel his energy strong? Very strong energy of the divine masculine in the meditation last night. So, and I heard someone new is coming in, and it hits you by surprise. It came out of nowhere and you don't know where to look, you know. It makes you energizing, it gives you spark, it gives a spark in your life, you know. Oh, it's a little bit strong, that light I see. Yeah. So, for the divine masculine, congratulations. You know that this is happening for you. Let's see what the cards will say. Wow, breathe in the sun, breathe in that energy, the presence of the pineal gland activation. You got so activated, divine masculine. It's incredible. I'm going to use a couple of more cards because I have a feeling it will mix everything together. So it's not just for one person, but it's for the masculine in the collective. Yeah. And then what do I have? Oh my gosh, the Twinflame card again. Yeah. Mission is accomplished. Welcome home. It's like the card of this morning. Welcome home. You find your twin flame. You found your beloved. And you are so excited about it. You recognize her because she's wearing that crown as you are wearing. Maybe you don't want to see that from yourself and see that for yourself, but it is. You're wearing that crown. And also protecting your crown chakra, I hear. Like almost everyone does when we're wearing that crown, you know. Yeah, it's the strength, it's the passion, it's the wildfire, it's the unconditional love, it's the loyalty, it's shining, it's strength, you know, you strengthen each other. So, and the divine masculine is very strong in his mind. He had to overcome a lot of things. And now that he is doing his purpose, or he's finding his way, let me say it like that, he's finding his way, you know, to give him strength. You know, the divine feminine is giving him strength to do the things that he needs to do or that he wanted to do in the first place. Then I felt there was a doubt in between. And when that doubt came in, it was, you know, pushing against the current. Because I also feel so many people were working against you, and not only working against you in the 3D, but also in the realm. You know, also in the realm, you've got a lot of resistance, a lot of energies that don't want you to move on, that want to stagnate you, that is being sent. But you have the strength because of the divine feminine, you moving forward, buddy. That's really amazing. You moving forward, and this love and this new energy that comes in your life that gives you everything that you need. You don't have to hesitate, you know. Maybe you're in a connection already, but you still have a feeling, I stepped into this because I have to follow through. But it's more companionship. This is a totally different energy that comes in for you, and you know it, you know. It's like, oh my gosh, it could be that you're in a distance, it could be that you're but you want to visit her. Yeah, you see this divine feminine as the creatrix, the creatrix, the creativity, the artistic expression, the breakthroughs, the things that she helps you with to move through the things that you had to move through. She supports you. She gives you the energy of fire back. That's what I hear. She gives you the fire back, and moving you in this beautiful, joyful celebration energy. Not in this energy of, oh yeah, I don't know. Out of the stagnation, I hear you coming out of stagnation because of the fire of the strength that she is giving you. And I hear no fights. I'm done with the fights. So that is what you receive in your connection. You feel that you receive that peace. I have to say there's a lot of love and opportunities around you. A lot of love and opportunities around you that come in your way. And you can't, unfortunately, there's no way to stop it because you're radiating. You have that energy. You have that confidence in yourself that you say, okay, I don't need this kind of shit, what I had in the past. I need to move forward. I'm going into a different kind of energy and alignment, and all I hear is moaning people around me. And that makes you, if you stay there too long, it makes you a moaning person also yourself. And now, you're getting out of it. Here, you even want to travel towards it, but you are afraid that that ship already is gone, that ship, is sailed, and that you were too late. But there is always a second ship going. There's always the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So if you are feeling that urge, to travel, go. Don't hesitate, because in that traveling, you also have a mission. You're not just here to play small. There is a whole world out there. The universe is pulling you and saying, okay, do the work, shed your light, put your light out there, radiate. Support people, help them to get out of that negativity into the positivity. And you don't even see that you came from that spot. You had a long journey, and in that journey you are, step by step radiating and liberating yourself. Divine masculine, you totally liberated yourself. How beautiful is that? Liberating yourself from people that are not resonating with you, that are holding you back. It's really, really amazing. And I hear, and it all came from heartbreak. It all came out of heartbreak. You went so deep and you never showed. You never showed a person that you were heartbroken over a past relationship. You all did it by yourself. You sat within and you went through it. You cried alone. You nurtured yourself and you healed yourself back to life with the support of the divine, because the divine says, you don't see what we have in store for you. You don't see what you need to do in this world. So when you got out of this space and out of this place, now something beautiful is coming in. Out of nowhere, I hear, out of nowhere. And those swords, it learned to speak your truth, and those, it left wounds, but you know what? You took out the swords yourself, and those swords are gone. Maybe the scars are still there, but you also know that scars heal, you know, and it will always be visible. That scar will always be visible, and that's no problem, because who isn't scarred in this world, you know? But the most beautiful thing about it is you elevated from those scars. You elevated, and God took you to such a and God has took you such another limit and level, you know, that you're not even there, you know, you're still on that journey. And you know, you need to see yourself for who you really are. Many people are seeing you, seeing your soul, seeing your heart, seeing your love, seeing your compassion, seeing your strength. This is, yeah, and love is coming in. You can drink from this cup that is offered to you. You can drink it, and you know you're safe. You know that you're in a safe place. You know you're healed. You know that you can rest there. That your life is complete with that. Really beautiful, really amazing. So let's see what Oshun has to say in all of this. So breathe in that sun, you know, that is present within you. Keep on breathing, you know. Sometimes we are entering now the darkest night, you know, of the year, the shortest night. The longest night, I mean, with the darkest energy. So what we're doing, and we're going in a 3-day of, you know, total darkness. What you can do with it: meditate, breathing exercises to breathe your Ka back into your life. You need that, you know, breathe that energy in your life, because that's, and then Ka and Hu are the ones that activate you. So connect with that energy. You know how to connect with it, and you are rising. Wow. Awakening, alignment, and you get your insights out of that darkness. That light is coming in, and you will feel rejuvenated. That light is shining, you know, you are in your element. You do the things that you need to do, and that fire awakens you. I feel it in your system, you know, it gets this exactly what it is. Shoo. You know, hue, the you energy. So that activates also your creativity, your things, how you want to do the things. And if I see you travel, you're not going to travel alone, because I see you traveling towards someone, towards something, and then when you're there, you're never alone. So that is just what I see, and your energy is moving up, you know, even in this time of huge portals, you know, and we are going awakening the light, right? The light is returning at that point. So you will feel it grow within you. ocean of secrets, mystery, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. You know, that's exactly also what you're carrying within yourself. You're carrying that mysterious energy. However, you're also very open. So people see who you are. You're not hiding it. But there is a knowledge within you that needs to come out, in this world, not only to work for yourself, but to support other people. And you have a wisdom, I hear a universal wisdom about you, and an EQ that is higher than most other people. And you have this mystery energy around you. Even if you don't think about it, you know, it's really in that powerful masculine energy. And Divine Feminine really loves it. You know, she is really getting attracted to this one. So this masculine is really, it's the divine masculine getting activated, you know, by his wisdom, by the actions he took to heal, by the things he went through himself. I see he went through the fire, you know, literally. You know, maybe you did walk on coals, maybe you did walk on an energy that is really activating yourself. And you have so many people around you, and tap into that love energy. You know, that love energy that is coming in. You know, it's a divine counterpart, but it's also, the love is all around you. And when you tap into that love frequency, that love energy, you know, everything around you transforms in that love. You know, and let that ego behind. Or, you know, most of the time when you come out of meditation, and sometimes I have some techniques that I just, you know, shut my head and say no, you know. And I do this for 2 minutes, you know, my head is empty. And I do this before I go out. Before I go out in the city or wherever. So I shut off my ego, you know. I just shut him down by saying no more, and do it for 2 minutes. And your head is totally empty by that. So this is really, really amazing, divine masculine, to let that ego behind, you know, because your guides and everything else, and your energy and your soul, they know exactly when to be discernment. It gets activated in your body. It's like a little radar, you know. You don't have to think about it. It's, if there is something dodgy, you know, going on, you feel it. You know, you don't have to think about it. You feel it. It's there. And don't ignore it, because 9 out of 10, your feelings are correct. Okay, so let's see, what else do I have to secrets. Maybe you have a secret, or you keep this energy a secret. It could that you keep this energy a secret because you don't want to hurt someone. But it will be shown in your energy, because you can't hide it. You know, you come in there uplifted and joyful and fire and blah blah blah. You see that you got activated, and the other person will feel that. And you know, maybe it's time to let go. You still have a couple of days, you know, to let go before 2026 comes in. and kicks in and hits everything clear. So you know that you need to be in the right alignment, the right alignment for you, the right alignment for your counterpart, because you have big things to do. You have big things that needs to be done in this world, not just on the place where you are. Don't get yourself, I hear, don't get yourself stuck in one place. Know that you need to be in a safe place where you can move around. I also see children. Children are very important, and you will have that connection always on a soul level. You will always be connected. I see that coming over, you going to them. It will change a little bit, but they can understand. They are looking forward and to see you anyway. They are looking forward to see you anyway. And it's really funny because this is a very strong and fiery energy that comes in. So that is really, really amazing. Yes, it's a collective reading, lovely. Yeah, and another one, the other one is guarded, try to talk you out, and maybe that has to do with the secret that is there, try to talk you out, try to get you onto another frequency, to get you into it's I feel a little bit of a manipulation there, but that's not who the person is, right? Because the connection, probably for someone who is already in a connection, that person isn't a bad person, because I feel the energy is very, very beautiful, is very serene, is very gentle. But out of fear, they start to manipulate because they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose the person that put their heart in, they put their energy in, they put their, their loyalty in. They did everything possible to keep you there and to keep you safe and to keep you in a good space and to take care of you, to nurture you, to give you that safety. And that comes from a very good heart. That comes from an amazing space. But if it doesn't resonate anymore and it's not in alignment, you have to let go, because otherwise you keep the other person stuck. You keep yourself stuck, you keep the other person stuck, and you will both miserable. So if that's the case, let go, because something better is coming your way. Don't judge them because they try to keep you there, or that they fight or beg or get angry or frustrated. That's just the love that comes out that they have for you. And the hurt that something can happen like that to them after all these years. So yeah, let it go and nurture and be grateful for those times. But break off before you start something new. Okay? Because I see so many masculines at the moment liberating themselves, moving away, because the job is calling them, the universe is calling them, because they have bigger work to do at the moment. Yeah. And by the way, you manifested this person in your life. you manifested that person in your life. You didn't do anything. You asked for something in your life, and now that's here, then yeah, push through with it. You're already there on the curve to take that boat and that leap of faith or plane or whatever that you want to do and go there, because there's something big waiting for you there. Consciousness and co-creation, that is what needs to happen. Gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions. And that is what you already seen it, you already know it, that it's coming your way. So divine masculine, it's really huge what is coming for you. You living your soul purpose at the moment. And when you live your soul purpose, and for some people it can be very hard, a soul purpose. And for others it can be very joyful. It depends where you putting your energy in, You're an indigo child. Passion into action. Honor others and honor everyone's truth. That's what you do. You honor everyone's truth. I just put the camera a bit off, different. Let's close the curtain a bit. Oh, that's better. Yeah, you honor others' truth and you go into dialogue with people. The inspiration, what you're doing for other people is amazing, is really connected from your heart space. And you're that indigo child, maybe you don't see it, but your soul knows that you belong there. Wow, your soul knows that you belong with that counterpart, and that is really amazing. And it doesn't matter how long you have to wait or what countries are between you, what rivers are between you, what oceans are between you. There is a time that that you will meet. You know it and you feel it in your soul, because those souls are so strong, are so connected with each other. But it's also to liberate yourself, Maybe it's maybe you had a difficulty with commitment or attachment, because you were attached so much to someone that you never want to go through, this heartache again. But you also know, I can't let go of that cup that is being offered now. So I see divine masculine, going for that divine counterpart union. But it needs time, It's divine timing is always now, but the alignment needs to be there, Christmas is coming up. Maybe there are some other engagements you need to do, but don't worry. It is coming in. 2026 is an amazing year for most signs at the moment. You will skyrocket, you will elevate, you will get the things done that you want to get done. And it's up to you to connect with your divine counterpart, because I don't see your... I see the energy of the divine counterpart is Sending you messages already through the universe. You're receiving them, but you are the one that needs to make that connection. And you're going to. Yeah. Well, I take one more card. Because you're operating in the 5D. And in that higher frequency, I even see you going through higher frequencies. Not only you're operating 5, 6D, but I see when you go in meditation or you go in another frequency, you're moving up till 12. Your inner child is healed. You're safe within. And you have self-kindness. How beautiful is that? You have self-esteem, self-assurance, self-worth. You know what you're worth. There's one thing I hear that comes out, and that is you're very loyal and you have a lot of self-respect, but you can also drop people right away, because if you are at a place that you're not respected, you're out. You know, you can leave them by this. And that is because your self-respect is bigger than the loyalty. Because if you're not respected in a situation and you can't communicate about it, what is going wrong or what is not connecting, or what, you know, if you can't come on an agreeable level with that, you know, then you're out, because you have the self-respect that you know wherever you go, you are always held by your guides. Your inner child needs that. And you also know that you're not taking things for granted. You know, you have the key. You have the key. The inner child is holding the key to all healing. You can open the door, you can close it, you can slam the door, walk out, forget your keys or whatever. But you also know how to get back in. And that's because of your big heart, of the unconditional love you feel for people and situations, and not just for how do I holding grudges, and because resentment is something that will eat you, that will tear you apart, and that is not the way you want to go. So the key to your freedom is where your alignment is, sweetheart. Yeah, for who it is, it's the collective reading for today. I hope you will, you know, enjoy it. Yeah, and let's see. All the love, all the blessings. This is for the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine reading is coming up soon. So see you all there. Bye-bye.